Hey guys, and welcome back to Dungeons of Dredmor. I am SeiferKatt, and it's been a while since we've Dungeon of Dredmor. Is Dungeon of Dredmoring a verb? I don't know, but it will be now. I've decided it to be such, and you can't tell me it's not. So, new character. We could click the last, and that'll give us the last character we played. I don't think I've played this since the last video. I have not. But no, we're going to do an entirely new character, and we're going to use all new skills. It's going to be very exciting. So, what are we going to be playing? Well, I want to play Bankster. I think I'm going to play Bankster, then I'm going to play a Pickpocket, because that's probably a good idea. Pickpocket. Perception, that's always good. Pickpocketing, where is that? Tinkering, no. Emomancy, always hilarious, but kill a vegan, maybe. Piracy, yes. Let's be very money orientated. That's probably important. Pickpocketing, I want to steal shit. Come on. Let me steal shit. Artful Dodger, sure. We need a weapon as well. Let's go with swords. Swords are good. Let's go with dual wielding swords, and pickpocketing I still haven't found it. Burglary, that's the one I want. Excellent! We're ready to steal some shit. And I've been told by Info5 ages ago that I had to call this guy Will Fail after, you know, his father died, which was Won't Fail. Unfortunately, I'm playing a girl, so it's Willamina Fail. I spelled fail wrong. Okay, so it's Willamina Fail. I got bored a little bit there. So the idea here is we're just going to keep playing Dungeons of Dredmor until we lose, and then depending on how long that lasts, depending on if we start another game or whatever. So, right off from the bat we find some Plague Bolts. That's always good. We should probably look at our skills first. What have we got in the way of skills? So we've got some fencing, we've got swift hands, we've got some dodginess, got some lookiness. We can steal things from the vending machine. Good times. And we can take a high interest loan. That's also good. But first let's steal from the vending machine. We have stolen a blue gummy diggle. Excellent. And also a white candy vodka. Alright, so I've got a bunch of mods running here as well, just so you know. Also I have a fine linen shirt, and I have a wooden sword, and some flippy floppies. I do like to say flippy floppies. That's perhaps the best thing ever. And so I'm going to be doing, geez, I don't know, I'm going to be either recording today until I lose, or until I just can't be bothered recording and I'll do another recording session then. And because people have requested it, and I don't really want to let people down, if people have requested more, the pit. Now, I mean, I like the pit, so I quite happily do some more with the pit. If, you know, people want to see something, band together, make multiple YouTube accounts, make me think that people are going to watch it. And yeah, I'll make videos of stuff. I mean, of course, if I don't like the game, I won't play it. But likely with the pit, I mean, I enjoyed the pit. I feel I'm probably not going to be talking about the pit. Oh, that was a bit too close. I might not be talking about the pit exclusively, I might talk about all sorts of things. But as you know, if you've seen even a couple of my videos, I like to ramble about things that make no sense. For instance, this case, a giant muffin with raisins. It's not really rambling in this case. Alright, and oh, I haven't gone for my high interest loan. I need to do that. So there's a problem, I think, if you're in negative money, but I don't know what it is yet. Right now, we just got a high interest loan for 101 Zork mids. Zork mids, I believe, came from the game Zork, but I don't know because I am... It's very rare that I say this, but I think I was too young for Zork. That actually makes me sound kind of bad, that I sound like I'm too young for that. More, I'm saying that I'm too old for a lot of other things. No, that sounds worse. What I want to go with... You know what, let's dump toxic assets. So that way, if I get an investment that fails, I can give it to someone else. So red gummy diggle and a statue of our Lord Dredmor. There's a lot of candy in this mod apparently. This Mellow Shrine wants me to, you know, just chill out and stuff. And a wooden sword, but I've got dual wielding, don't I? Did I take dual wielding, or did I just think I took dual wielding? I feel like I actually took it. I did. What is more dangerous than a woman with one wooden sword? 2 wooden swords. Yeah, I guess one with 2 wooden swords would be a little bit dangerous. Oh, it's a gnome. So we're not really doing a lot of damage to things at the moment, just because we've only got wooden swords. Gargar's Glaze, Naturey Orb, won't be using that, and Metal Orby Staff, probably won't be using that either. But it's nice to see things. Oh, it's a 6 monster zoo. Okay, well, look, that's, where'd that gnome go? Did he teleport? Did gnomes teleport? Alright. Well, that is the least exciting monster zoo I've ever seen. Can I actually damage if I don't have toxic assets? Wow, I can just dump toxic assets even though I don't have toxicity. Toxic acid. Assets. Alright, everyone likes to hear me make strange noises. There has been no actual proof of this, but let's just get away from the door so we can actually see the monsters. And we should get a magic item after we kill this Amazonian bumblebee person. Not bumblebee woman, because, you know, that's sexist. And we get a everlasting heresy. We get armor, which protects, it gives me some armor. Excellent armor that gives me armor. It gives me health regeneration. That's good. And it gives me mana regeneration. That's next to useless at the moment, but we've got it. Also keep in mind we have no wizarding levels, only warrior and rogue levels. So I don't think that's going to be a problem, but that's what we've got. And we must find the item Iloth. Now I just make sure it doesn't give me the item of Iloth, because sometimes it says you must find the item of Iloth and it just immediately gives it to you, which is always confusing to me. Oh, it's a diamond. I missed that diamond. Oh, it's loading. It's loading a new level, guys. Okay, I don't really want to be down here. I just wanted to look down there. Also, I heard a cash register. And an altar of Krong. Anvil of Krong. Anvil and altars of Krong are the same thing. Candy vodka. If I was going to drink, it would be candy vodka. Actually, if I drink, it's always vodka, but that's because... I was going to say I'm a light drinker, but I think drinking vodka kind of negates that. You can't be a light drinker and drink vodka. That's my understanding. Okay, so I no longer need lockpicks. I'm just going to stand on that, no worries. I could probably just get infinite money just by running backwards and forwards. Is this something I'm going to do? Maybe. Sacrificial dagger. Unfortunately, I am not a rogue with a dagger. I should have been, but I'm not. Also, I found a thing that gives me +2 piercing damage. Oh, slashing damage, sorry. Slashing, piercing, they're different types of attacks. And gloves. Alright, we're getting some equipment. Oh, in this room. Yes, this room will be good. It's got gems, drinks, and traps, and a vending machine that I'll steal from. Yoink! A potion of dire empowerment, yes! Heroic vandalism, yes! Bolts, I suppose. I'm not disagreeing. A potion with isotopes. Don't know if I want to drink that, but I've got it. And some baseballs that are completely useless. But now we do some real damage to these diggles. Mystical graffiti. I never did this last time. Should I write this down? You know what? I will. Give me a second. There'll be a little bit of a cut while I write this down. Got it! Alright, so we've got this wooden door here, and by wooden I mean it's just breakable. And inside there are some diggles. And I'm always happy to fight some diggles because they're sickly. And you know, it's like culling a horde of diggles. You just gotta do it. So Willamina fail is just cutting down diggles like there is no tomorrow. Because for her sake there may not be. Stop standing on traps, Willamina. I mean, I'm aware it's me that's standing on them, but you should be more careful. A gruesome flask. Also a sandwich. And I am imbued with regal vim. If I remember rightly, vim is like stamina. Ow. Ow. This is a stop hitting yourself moment. Well, at least they're doing this well. Go Team Dredmor! Stuff you guys. But I still have no problems from these high interest loans. So that's good. My health is low? Alright, then let's eat some food. We have... No, I don't need a dire sandwich. How about just a Danish? A Danish will do me just fine right now. I've also got these gummy diggles. Grinch Club sandwiches. Is that made of the Grinch from like... Okay, that pizza is nothing. Like from McDonald's. And the Zap Apple, that has come from a mod. There is no emergency, that's good to hear. Right, so there's a piece of pizza there and then there's the holy pizza up there. I suppose that makes sense. It's good that we found the holy pizza. And... that's interesting. We can make a item out of the loot flisk cube. I've never seen one of those before. I wonder if that's a mod thing, because that sounds like a mod thing. Another wooden sword. One day I'd like to find not a wooden sword, because that's all I'm finding. You know, I'll take it just because I can sell it somewhere. Yep. Just disarming traps, getting experience for that. That's good. That was a trap I didn't disarm. That one was less good. And we're just going to get another 100 Zorkmids just by using high interest loans. Okay, now if I remember rightly, this room will have traps. I remember rightly. Also a crude steel mace, which not that useful. But we've got it anyway. Oh, we should go down the level just so we know where the exit is, just in case we need to know. Oh, I'm going to read this book as well. Mad Haberdashery. Okay, let's leave. I've got a status effect, -1 health. It's kind of annoying, but I'm not hugely concerned. I still like the haters gonna hate walk in this game. I'm very happy they programmed it that way. Or wrote it that way, or whatever. They did it that way. Stole some bolts. Yep. And stole a baseball. Oh, it's an evil magic potato, but it's purple. Well, the purple one's probably bad. Oh, it's the commander for the army, I see. Then it is bad. But I killed it anyway. Because Willamina Fail does not take kindly to monsters of any nature. That's the sort of gal she is. She's the sort of gal that you don't call girl, you call her a gal. Because she's a southern Bow. Alright, so let's work on my weapons. Let's work on the dual wielding thing. Or I could work on the damagey thing. Let's work on the damagey thing. So that gives me an extra +1 slashing for each weapon I'm holding. Thankfully I'm holding 2, so that's a lot of slashing. And there's a red thing there, we're going to stand on it. It does nothing. I can't remember what that's supposed to do. I know it's not a graphical glitch, it does something. And there is a... either it's a lock of wool, or it is a... what are they called? It's not a turnip. An onion? That glyph teleports me to the exact same glyph. Interesting, I've never seen that before. It's not a turnip, it might be an onion. Oh, this is where my vegetable knowledge really defeats me. I am not a healthy eater, guys. Which will come back and bite me one day, probably when my metabolism slows down a bit, but... Ooma! Ooma! Yes. Bolt of Mass Destruction, that will be useful. Except for the fact we can probably never make it. I'm seeing all this gold and it reminds me that... oh, a chef's hat. It reminds me that I have not used my... I'm getting a lot of hats at the moment. Do I even want to wear these hats? Because I'm still wearing that magical hat that I got for defeating the Monster Zoo. This one gives me 1 armor. See, these slow me down. That one doesn't. That one gives me 3 stubbornness. Stubbornness will increase block chance, and yeah, I don't really have any block there, do I? And some savvy, but... oh, that one actually gives me some dodge. No, I'd rather have the health regen. Because I'm going to need health regen. At some point I will throw away that hat, but today is not that day. Well, that's a rutabaga. That is not the thing that I couldn't remember what it was. Garlic! It's garlic, not an onion. Gosh, I'm a moron. Okay, I'm actually in a dangerous place right now. Let's just back off. There we go. Can't tell the difference between a garlic and an onion. I'm actually quite ashamed of myself for not being able to know the difference of that. It's like, that's things they teach you in school. They teach you in that in like kindergarten, and I'm just like, I don't know what all that is. This looks like a staff. This looks like a staff room. Have I just broken into their staff room? If so, that's hilarious. I've never seen this room before. I've got a mod that gives me more rooms, which... nothing in the mini fridge. A potion in there. Okay, well I've got food that I probably don't want. I've got a lot of things I probably don't want actually. There was like a food that gave me like... Oh, I've got these hams. I don't need hams. I'd rather take the potion. There we go. A while ago I heard the sounds of a shop, but I haven't... I think I went the wrong way, and then I never found that shop. I'll find it though. There's a shop on this level somewhere. I'll find you, shop. I'll find you. And then I will buy everything in you because I am a banker. Also a thief. I could actually probably just steal from the shop. That's probably a thing I could do. Is that a good idea? No, it's not. But then again, Willamina failed, does not care about... Oh, the lost wizard keys. Excellent. That is what I was looking for, something like that. Okay, now I can drop off the weapons I don't want, that I will sell when I get the chance. There we go. Look at that. Just dropping things on the floor. Like a boss, as they say. And they say that a lot. Just so you know. Like a boss is said a lot. I really have no crafting reagent skills. Crafting reagent skills. Good work, Seif. I have no crafting skills, I don't believe. The only one I've got is trap affinity. You know what I should do? I should... Okay, we've still got a bit of time, so let's go use this potion control thing. So, KanarpcragorBel. There we go. And now we've opened a distant dimension. And we have typed it correctly. We are not in hell. Whew. I hate it when I stuff that one up and I end up in hell. Hell is a bad place to be. Hell is where you end up if you type in the code wrong. And I would show you that, except permadeath sucks. Okay, so I'm just walking around here, just getting a full scope of the room. There is nothing in there except a mystic orb, which I'll now use. It does nothing. This place is called the Corridor of Pizzas. Honestly, not surprised. I'm seeing a lot of pizzas. And, you know, as my father always said, if you see a lot of pizzas, you're probably in the Corridor of Pizzas. Now, this is the Closet of Earthquakes. These places have weird names. And that bat is asleep. So I'm going to use my magic to steal money, and then to kill it. With my bankster magics. My father would be proud of my banking magics. He might be, I don't know. Or he'd just be like, son, why are you talking about banking magics again? Don't you know banking is a science? I'm getting no money from like my investments. That's sad. So at the end of this, I should get a magical item, and it will return me back to the wizard realm. Well, the realm where I came from. Steel bolts. Alright, I'll take them. So really, magical dimensions, they're not too exciting unless you get to the end, in which case you get a magical item, which is probably crap and you don't want it anyway. And there is a blue box here. It is the bluest blue. And a man with amazing hair has stolen it. To be clear, that's David Tennant, not Matt Smith. Everyone's got their choice of Doctor. And since I've only seen 9, 10 and 11, and not even all of 11 yet, David Tennant, hearts forever, yo. But anyway, yes, there's the TARDIS, if you didn't know what it was from Doctor Who. The wizards have the box, that's a lot of diggles. Oh, and I have cooked the books. I think this is costing me 2 Zorkmans a turn. It is, yes. This is also giving me a penalty to my fire resistance and my cattishness, my savvy and my stubbornness. So that's not good. But I mean, it could be worse. because it'll end soon. And pyromancy gauntlets. So I should be able to transfer that. Oh, never mind. Well, actually, this wizard dimension's pretty good. I'm losing a bit of money though. Oh, I have bad credit as well, and payback. Ooh, payback times 2. Okay, I'm losing a lot of money now, but oh well. Look at that. Look at all that money going. Oh, my money. Maybe I shouldn't do that. Unless I'm in sight of the enemy, so maybe I can... I like how I knew there would probably be a trap there, but I just walked into it anyway. Okay, so I should be able to transfer that. Okay, I transferred bad credit to him, but I didn't transfer payback. Well, there goes my money. But such is the way of being a banker. Sometimes you lose all your money by doing silly banky things. And that one's costing me 10, it'll cost me 320. But I've gotten to the end of this dungeon and it's given me a magical silk shirt, linen shirt. Honestly, this shirt could have been better, but this shirt does give me +1 to sneakiness. So that's a wizard realm. Let's just cross that one off the list so we don't accidentally do it twice. Because I imagine if we do it twice, the second time will kill us. Anyway guys, that's the end of this episode of Dungeon of Dredmor. Join me now. Holy shit, what is that? 160 now? Anyway, join me next episode where I continue playing Dungeon of Dredmor and maybe I will die. We'll see. See you next time guys.